Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am the Channeling Goddess. If you are new here, hi, hello. If you are returning back, then welcome back. So today we are going to be doing a reading all about the energy for the upcoming week, which would be July 14th to July 19th, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards. I do have the angel tarot deck here as well, so I'll be putting from that as well. But before we get started, if you are looking for a specific message, it is helpful that you set your own intention to receive that message. And some of the ways I like to do this is I look for a sign or I ask spirit. First of all, I usually ask spirit, let the user, the person who's doing the reading, let them be used as a vessel in order for me to receive the messages that I need to hear at this time. And the other thing that I normally like to do is setting intentions that I see or hear something that lets me know that the reading is meant for me. Another thing I like to do is to tap into my own intuition. This just helps me get more in sync with the messages that spirit has for me. So I normally do this by taking 3 deep breaths. I normally inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 3, and exhale for 5 to 6 seconds. You'll notice that this method helps calm you down, helps you feel more relaxed, and help you to be able to hear the messages that are meant for you, okay? So before we get started, I wanted to put this out here. So before I started recording, I still feel it. So you may notice that my voice it sounds a little shaky. I had this overwhelming feeling come over me of like anxiety or fear, so to speak. And the best way I can describe it is I am not very good at giving presentations. I loathe them. Even if I'm on Zoom or on some other method where I don't have to physically be in person, I loathe them. So usually the night before, or sometimes the actual day before, I have this overwhelming feeling of anxiety. Now, I don't have anything like that going on. I was perfectly fine before I started shuffling the cards. But that overwhelming feeling of anxiety hit me, and it's going away, but it hasn't quite left me yet. So I want to put this out there. This may be a sign that some of you may be going through something that feels very anxious inducing. You may find out something that makes you it may make your heart sink to the bottom of your stomach. You may find out something that you had no idea that was happening, that was coming, whatever the case may be, because that feeling has not left me yet. I'm hoping it will go away once I start, actually doing more of the reading. But I need to put that out there, that there may be something that may happen that is very anxious, or cause you to be very anxious this week, where you feel like you're on unsteady ground. Now, the one thing I will say is that this same feeling that I get right before I do a presentation, once I do the presentation, I'm fine. Like the first probably 10 to 15 seconds, I'm still nervous. But then by the end of it, I'm I was freaking out for nothing. I would also say that if there is something like that that's happening in your life this week, it's probably going to turn out to be not as bad as you thought it was. Now, initially, yes, because I see 333. Initially, it is going to freak you the fuck out, okay? I'm just going to put that out there because that's how I'm feeling. My whole chest, everything just feels anxious. I feel like there's something coming. That's what I feel like. And like I said, I didn't get this feeling before. But for some of you, this could be about, like I said, something happening where it just caused you to have a certain level of anxiety. Maybe you're getting a new boss. Maybe they're going to ask you to do something you don't necessarily want to do. But I feel like in the end, it's going to be fine. Okay. That's just the message that was coming through prior to me even starting to get this done. So I'm going to try and tap out of that energy. Okay, and then tap into other people's energy, because that is a lot, right? That energy is a lot. It hit me out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my God, do I have a presentation coming up? Is there something that I need to do? And there is nothing, right? So I knew it wasn't my energy. It was the energy of someone who was listening to this reading. You were coming through before I even started this reading. Your energy was coming through before I even got started. Okay, so let's get a couple of cards about any messages that is coming through, or the energy that's coming up for the week. Okay, that was quick. All right, we have Page of Cups. It says God rejoices. Okay, Can we get some other cards, please, for the energy of this week, July 14th to July 19th? Okay. We have the Tower. Yep. I'm not even surprised. Like, I don't know if you can see, but my hands are even still shaking right now. That's what it feels like. It's something unexpected is going to happen. It's going to feel like, for some of you, it's going to feel like it came out of nowhere. You did not see it coming. Like, you did not see it coming. Okay. Then we have the Hierophant. Okay. We're going to get 2 more cards and then the bottom deck energy. Can we get 2 more cards, please? Okay. That was 3. So we got Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and 2 of Wands. I'm going to keep shuffling, but I want you to see them. Can we get 2 cards, please, in the bottom deck energy? Okay. We have 9 of Swords here. 1 more, please, in the bottom deck energy. Yeah, that feeling, it's not as heavy as it was before, but it is still there. And then we have 4 of Pentacles. Bottom deck energy is Queen of Wands. Okay, so let's talk about it. We have the Pages of Cups. Okay, so pages always bring the news, right? Whenever I think about the pages, they're always, you know, bringing some type of news to you. Now, this one specifically talk about God rejoices. It's card number 40. It says divine comfort gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. So for some of you, you may be, something may happen where you may find out that someone is trying to come against you. And this may be coming in the form of like someone telling you this. So like, let's say this comes in the form of an email, right? Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's say that you're about to get fired, okay? And then someone comes to you and is like, oh my God, sis or girl or bro, I heard they're about to fire you, right? And it's going to send you into this state of anxiety, of panic, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to be able to take care of my family? How am I going to be able to take care of my loved ones? To me, I feel like that news, that this, whatever this is, that anxiety inducing thing that's coming, is going to come in the form of news. For others of you, there is something that you've been waiting on that is going to come through, and it's going to come through in the form of news. So please make sure that you're checking your emails as well, especially if you have an email that you don't check often. Make sure that you check their email. There may be something in there that you need to read, something in there that's important for you. And then the second card is Uriel, the Tower. It says the fire of God. It says destruction, warns of disaster, aids in transformation. So to me, that is that anxiety energy still coming around, because it is heavy in this reading for this week, okay? Something is going to happen, because the Tower card to me always talks about something unexpected, right? Now, unexpected doesn't always have to mean bad. It just means it could come out of nowhere and you're not quite, you know, you're not quite sure how to take it, okay? So to me, that's just confirmation, right? That something is going to happen and it is going to come out of nowhere. Like it's almost like you're not even going to see it coming. And then when it hits you, you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to blah, blah, blah? You know, it's almost going to be that panic inducing anxiety that you feel. Okay. Then we have the Hierophant. It says divine forgiveness, obtains friendship, and favors of the great, secures promises. So to me, for the Hierophant to come out, which is a merciful God, to me, this is spirit saying that the universe, God, whatever you believe in, is going to have mercy on you. Whatever this Tower moment is, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is, right? Because it's confirmation here. It talks about forgiveness. So let's say somebody do something to you. It's almost like you're going to have this inkling or this ability to forgive them no matter how it feels or what comes out, because you're going to see it. You're going to see the bigger picture. It's going to be more than what you thought it was. So like, I'll give you an example. Let's say if somebody does something to sabotage something that you're working on, it's almost like in your spirit, in your soul, you're going to know that, that it's okay, right? You're not going to freak out about it, because you understand that, what is it? Rejection is divine protection. For some of you, that's what's about to happen. Something is going to be stopped. A door is going to be closed, but it's because it is divine protection. It's because you're being protected, and something more beautiful is going to come. Because look at it says obtains friendship and favors of the great, secures promises. So some promise that the universe made to you, whether it's been since you've been here or whether it was, before you got into this life. Some promise is about to be fulfilled, but it's almost like something else has to be wiped away. Okay. Then you have the 9 of Swords, which is the comforting God. It says purification. Wow. Purification, protection from the impious religious sediments. To me, that purification is talking about, and I didn't even realize that it was saying that, it's talking about something being wiped away, right? Something being gone. Like I said, it's going to come out of nowhere, but this is spirit trying to tell you that it's going to be fine, because you even got the comforting God, right? Spirit is telling you that it is going to be fine, right? This is being wiped away, is being purified, so that you don't end up in a 10 of Swords moment where you're sitting there with knives in your back, right? You're sitting there trying to figure out how you got to this place. Instead, there's something else more beautiful coming for you, something else that is going to bring so much happiness and so much joy to you. But in order for it to come in, there are some other things that need to be wiped away, right? Then you have the 4 of Pentacles here. It says God liberating the oppressed. It says self-atonement, cures internal diseases, deliverance from persecution. So when this thing does happen, okay, there's a part of you that's not going to want to let go. You're going to want to hold on to whatever this is. And Spirit is telling you to let go. The part of you letting go is you liberating yourself from this thing. Now, this could be a thought. This could be a belief that you have. It doesn't have to be something physical, but it is. Even though I'm trying to, I cannot get away from the energy of like, there is something being wiped away this week. And what is being wiped away is like hard for you to comprehend. So let's say you have a best friend who you guys have been best friends for years, right? You feel like you would go to the ends of the earth for this person, but then you find out this person has been talking behind your back. They've been spreading rumors about you. They've been saying some stuff about you that is not even true. They've been talking about you, bad mouthing you, so to speak, right? And you are going to end this friendship. You don't want to, right? Because you love this person. You really thought you and this person was going to be friends forever, but you're having to end this relationship, and part of you is going to want to hold on to it. Part of you is going to want to make excuses for this person's behavior. But Spirit is saying, let go, liberate yourself from this person, because where you're about to go, you cannot take them with you. And that may be why it's so heavy for you, because where you're about to go, there are certain people that you're like, oh, they were here for me during this time and here for me during this time. The Spirit is saying, where you're about to go, not everybody can go with you. Okay. And then your bottom deck energy is the Queen of Wands, the hidden God. It says divine power guards against mental troubles. So to me, this is your bottom deck energy is basically saying that this is being done right now because you're ready. This is happening right now because there needs to be a certain release in order for you to go forward, but you're being divinely protected. Like the hidden God to me is talking about your angels, things that you don't quite see right now that are hidden from you. They're hidden from you for your protection. There is a hidden force that is there to keep you safe. And because they need to keep you safe, they're eliminating something, someone, some person, place, or thing out of your life. Okay. Let's see if Spirit will give us some information about what's coming, or particularly what's been eliminated. And I do want to say this because this came out twice while I was shuffling. You got dream home. So some of you could be finding your dream home. It doesn't necessarily mean you're moving into it, but you could be finding your dream home soon. Okay. So Spirit, can you give us any messages about what's being released or what's coming in for this person? And give us some messages. Wow, we have dream job. It says, did you ever think you could get paid for just being yourself? So for some of you, that dream job that you've always wanted, you're about to get it. That dream job, that thing that, you felt like you could get up in the morning for, right? It wouldn't be that hard for you to wake up in the morning to do this. That's about to come in for you, okay? All right, then we have innovate. It says, with the right inspiration, you can bring a novel approach to almost anything. What can you invoke to contribute towards making the world a better place? So for some of you, you could be writing a novel. The fact that the word novel was there made me think about a novel. You could be writing a novel. For others of you, you're creating something. Wow, you have destiny. It says you have a divine destiny to fulfill through your career path. Your work will help elevate the consciousness of the planet. So for some of you, this is about work. I am going to shuffle some love cards as well to see if this is, love related. But for some of you, this is actually about work. Yeah, because you got dream, job, innovate, and destiny. So for some of you, you could be creating a whole new destiny for yourself. Let's get another card. We have decision. It says the first step to achieving your dreams is committing to making them a reality. And then your bottom deck energy is the creator. It says your creativity is your superpower on your path to prosperity. So for some of you, you could be going through a job loss, and you're going to move into your dream job because it's not the traditional job that you would be thinking of, right? This new job that's coming in is actually your dream job, and it may allow you to create or do some type of research as well. And that's why this other stuff is being eliminated for you, because you have a destiny that you cannot avoid. You have and to me, it's almost like saying you have a decision to make. And the fact that this came out underneath the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, to me, is you're in a phase, or you will be in the phase of purification, and you will have to make a decision. You can decide to hold on to this thing that's no longer serving you, but it is going to cause you to miss out on something beautiful, cause you to miss out on, especially because you got innovate and create here. You're going to be creating something beautiful. This could be something with your hands. This could be something that you create with your mind, whatever the case may be. Okay, let's get some love cards. Wow. We have the X. It says healing from past heartbreaks takes time. Be patient with yourself. So for some of you, this is about a relationship. You are letting a person that is toxic, a person that no longer serves your highest purpose. And to also this to me, I'm hearing the song, I come to the end of the road. You've come to the end of the road with this person. You've done exactly what you're supposed to do. Whatever message or healing that you're supposed to get from this person, you've gotten it. And now it's time to move on. Okay. Anything else? For them, Spirit? Anything else around love? Okay. And then you have unseen. It says love can be blind, unsure. You're not overlooking red flags. Yeah, for some of you, you've been overlooking quite a few red flags, and now the red flags are being shown to you. The mask is being pulled away so that you can truly see. Also, this unseen brings me back to the hidden God card. So it's almost like saying that things that have been unseen, things that you didn't think were there, they're being revealed to you now, but they're being revealed to you by hidden forces you can't quite comprehend, forces you can't see. Wow. We have sacrifice. It says love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. So for some of you, you sacrificed a lot for this person. You have sacrificed a lot. And then I just heard Spirit say you sacrificed enough. And that's why this is coming to an end, because your sacrifice, you've done all you're supposed to do for this relationship. Whatever karmic lesson you were supposed to learn, you've learned it. Wow, look at this. Secrets. It says something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. What did I say? Some stuff is about to be revealed, and it is going to come as a shock to you because it's a secret. It's not something that you're aware of. It's not something that you probably even thought about being a possibility. And your bottom deck energy is trust. It says guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. So for some of you, you've been giving this person a lot of love and trust and support, and now you're finding out that this person is not even close to what you thought that they would be, or the person who they claim that they were, right? Let's get you some other cards. Any other additional messages? I was trying to get something else different, but Spirit seems dead set on this message, so I'm just gonna let it flow. Okay. Then we have, what is this? The cartographer. It says, wow, a crossroads exploration. Yep, you are coming to a crossroads. What did it say? Decisions. Yep, first steps. The first step to achieving your dreams is committing to making them a reality. There is a decision that you need to make. There is something you will need to decide if you want to stick this out. If you want to four of pentacles this whole. Like if you want to hold on to it, you can hold on to it, but it is not going to be something like it's going to be more detrimental to you in the long run. Okay. Then we have the painter, productivity, creation. Yeah, this is definitely about, for some of you, this is about you being, because you got creator here as well. This is about you being more creative with your hands. This is about you thinking outside of the box. For some of you, this may be about music as well. You may be creating something musically. That could be a sign as well. And then we have the herald. It says small regrets, longing. Yep, you longing to not let go of this person. But the truth is this person has already They've already been doing stuff. They've already been doing some sneaky shit, and now you're about to find out about it. Now you're about to see their true colors, and it's gonna shock you, right? Because have you ever been so angry that your hands like shake? That's what it feels like to me. It's almost like the anger that you're going to feel about whatever this person has done. It is almost going to make you shake. But then you're going to realize like it's being revealed to you at this time because there's something else you need to do. There's a dream job, a dream home, a destiny that you're meant to fulfill. And if you're stuck, being with this person or being in this job or doing this thing, then you can't do it. Then we have the miser. It says stubbornness and inflexibility. Yeah, to me, this is your energy. For some of you, now, not all of you this will apply to, but for some of you, you're a bit stubborn, right? You want to hold on to this situation because you're saying to yourself like, but I thought this person was the one, or I thought this job was going to be the one until I found something better. And Spirit is saying your better is already here, but you have to be willing to grasp it, okay? Let's get some clarifying life messages or life situations, sorry. We have ocean of possibilities. It says navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. Yeah, your path is brighter. There's so much more that Spirit wants you to do. It's almost like you're open to new horizons. New things are going to be coming in for you. There's so much more that you need to do, but you're holding yourself back by sticking with the situation. And for some of you, it's not even that you're aware of it. Like the secrets card here, you're not even aware of the things that this person is doing behind your back, but you're going to become aware of it very, very soon. Okay? Then, rough road. It says prepare carefully before you continue. First, a long journey ahead. Yeah, for some of you, this is going to be hard to swallow. This truth that's coming out is going to be very hard to swallow. Like I literally feel like I have like heartburn in my chest. That's how hard this is going to be for you. For some of you, this could be a close family member or friend that you've trusted, that you've given deep information. Like, you may have told them something about yourself that you've never told anybody else. And it's almost like their betrayal is worse than anything you thought you would ever experience. And that's why it's going to be so heartbreaking. Okay. Then we have, crystal of clarity. Okay. It says illuminating your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. So to me, this is Spirit just saying that things are going to be clearing up, right? Things that you didn't know about, they're going to be clearing up, but it's for a reason. I want you to remember that. When it's hard, remember that this is for a reason. When you are sad, when you hear about whatever this person has done or said or whatever it is, when you hear about it, understand that we know that Spirit understands that it is sad and there's a rough road ahead, but that you are protected. This is divinely guided and is meant for you to hear it now. Because maybe, let's say you have a friend who, like the example I gave earlier, like a best friend, right? And they're talking about you behind your back. Maybe this new job where you're going, you can't have that type of scrutiny on your life. So getting this person out of your energy is the best thing that you can do for this future job prospect, okay? Then we have, resurrection. It says shake up the past and rise again. It says revenant? Reinvent. Where did I get revenant from? Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Yep. Listen, you're going to know if this resonates for you, because it's not, something has been feeling off about your energy. Something has been feeling off about your energy, and there may be something that you've avoided. Like you feel like, sometimes I would feel this anxiety induced feeling like, oh my God, something is about to happen. You've been feeling that, because that's exactly what this feels like. If you feel like that, then know that this message is for you. For others of you that don't feel like that, it doesn't mean that this message isn't for you. It just means that this is coming. Maybe you're not as in tune to your intuition and you haven't quite tapped into that energy yet. But it is definitely coming. But this is about resurrection. This is about rebirth. This is about you coming into your own energy. This is about you coming into who you are as an individual. But in order to do that, you have to let this go. Okay? Let's get you some cards from the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. Yeah, and I just saw a notification that said facts. So You need to let this go, okay? Then it says jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Yep, you're going to go through, and you may also be in a carefree time right now. And this, revelation is going to shatter that bubble. This truth is going to shatter that bubble into pieces. For some of you, Spirit is saying you're going to go into a carefree time, but it's going to be after something tumultuous happens. And then we have good news. So for some of you, good news is coming in. For some of you, you will see this as good news. This information that's coming in for you. In the beginning, maybe not so much. But after a while, when you see the benefits of letting it go, you'll see it as good news. For others of you, this is good news coming in right now, okay? Then we have bear. It says danger, especially in money matters. Be careful with your money. Be careful of who you're telling about how much money you have. Be careful of the people that are around you. Look at that. Lobster, financial pinch. And then we have fan. It says romance, celebration, party. So be careful with your finances. Be careful who you talk to about your finances. Also, for you to get good news and then get, money matters and then financial pinch right there and then celebration. To me, you may be getting some news about some money coming in because, you had the Page of Cups, which talks about news coming in. Be careful because there may be some people lurking in your energy. And when they hear about the good things that are happening for you, they may try and take what you have, sabotage what you have, put you in a financial pinch. So be careful. Some of this could be absolutely about your finances that's coming through. Okay. Then we have dogs. It says getting together with friends. Yeah, be careful. Some of your friends are not who they seem to be. Also this, because you got getting together with friends and then you got romance, celebration, party. For some of you, you're going to be celebrating something that is beautiful, something like recognition or something like that. And there may be some people who are jealous of your recognition. And then we have fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So literally be careful. There is some people in your energy who do not want the best for you financially. They see you thriving. They see you being able to do what you want to do, and they don't want the best for you, and they may try some shady stuff. So be careful. Okay. Let's get you 2 more cards. We have dark woman. It says dealings or relationships with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So be careful. Look out for a dark complexion, a woman with a dark complexion or hair. They may be part of this situation. You may also meet this person and they may be the catalyst, or they may be part of the reason why some of this stuff is happening. And then we have heart, great happiness. So great happiness is definitely coming in for you. Like I said, it's after a time of some stuff going down, but it's definitely going to be something beautiful coming in. And I'm being drawn to, when I first pulled up this deck here, the card August was there, and the minute I saw the word August, that's when I got that sinking feeling. So for some of you, this may not be happening for you until August. Okay, then your bottom deck energy is vine. It says seek out information that will help you. So to me, that seek out information is talking about you reaching out to your ancestors, reaching out to the hidden warriors who are in your life that you don't know anything about, like your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your guides. Reach out to them to get some answers and information about what this could possibly be. Okay, and then I want to get you a card from the Cherry Blossoms Oracle deck, the Sacred Seekers, just to see if there's any meditative messages or something that you need to remember throughout the week or while this is going on. Okay, Spirit, can we get a card please for the collective? What do they need to hear? What do they need to keep in mind during this time? Okay, we have, wow, forgive and heal. It says, by releasing the grip of past wounds, you free up energy to nurture your well-being and cultivate inner peace. Yep, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised that forgive and heal is here, because you're going to have to, you're going to have to move on and look at the bottom deck and let go of control. As you relinquish the need to control every outcome, you will free yourself from stress and anxiety. Wow. Enabling emotional wounds to mend. So for some of you, and I talked about that feeling anxious, that anxiety thing, that anxious feeling that I felt the minute I saw that card. You're definitely going to have to let go and heal from this situation. And it is going to be a healing situation. This is not one of those things you can just breeze by. Like imagine, this is going to sit you down, right? That's the best way I can describe it. It's going to shock you. It's going to come out of nowhere. That's the best way I can describe it. It's going to come out of nowhere. It's definitely something that you did not see. It's something unseen. It is, you know, it could be a partner who you find out is pregnant and then they turn into an ex, because I'm being drawn back to the ex card here. It is going to come out of nowhere. And you may even start to beat yourself up and say, how did I not see this? It could be something in regards to your finances, right? Some unexpected bill that hits you and you're like, oh my God, how could I have not seen this? How could I have not seen this coming? I should have took better care of myself. And Spirit is saying at the end of the day, you really are going to be fine, but you're going to have to forgive and heal from this for some of you. And then you got the butterfly here, which to me always talks about transformation. You are going to have to forgive and let go of control and let it be what it is. And I know that that's easier said than done. And I'm not saying to just brush past it, but I am saying that you are going to have to let this go and heal. Okay. So that is all of the messages I have for you all. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me all the way to the end. And I will see you next time in our next one. Bye.